Hello Blender fans, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you then how you can create this type of animation in the Blender 4.0. So friend, in this video, I'm going to be showing you then how you can create a geometry node setup which can help you to create this type of amazing animation. I will show you a video. Look at this. I created it in the Blender 4.0, so let's remake it and I will show you a node tree, a node setup which is a very easy and you can create it in just a 1 minute. Okay, so let's start. As you can see that this node tree is only a smaller node tree and there is only a few nodes here, not a bunch of nodes are here. Okay, so we are going to create this. Okay, so let's go to another scene. Press Shift A, add a torus and change torus minus segment to around 7 or 8. Okay, looking perfect. Shift A, add icosphere RX 90 degree, sorry, RX 90 degrees and RZ 90 degrees also. Okay, that's amazing, looking amazing. Shift A, add a icosphere and change it to little bit. Go here, modify tab and add a subdivision modifier here. Generate a subdivision modifier and change it to 3. Okay, and apply. Now you can see that that's looking perfect. So let's go to here, material tab and let's create a material here. Name material to black and let's make it metallic and down the roughness. When we render it, it looks more amazing. Okay, so go here, change the color also to black and simple as well as we created before. Okay, so what we do now, let's go to the geometry node setup and connect this. Okay, let's create. Shift A, add an instance on point nodes here, instance on points, and let's Shift A, add an icosphere, connect this to instance. Now you can see there is a bunch of nodes are here, a bunch of icosphere. So what we do now, just change the scale value to 0.08. Okay, and subdivide it to 3. Okay, that's the perfect. Now what we do, let's add a map range node and just connect it to scale. Now looking perfect. Let's go and create a mix color node and connect this to value. Okay, and change the color. Okay, no, let's create another, add a noise texture node and let's connect this fact to color A and change this to 40 and let's duplicate this and also connect this to B. Okay, Shift A, add another math node. Okay, change it to multiply and connect this to vector, sorry, W, and Shift D, connect this to W. Shift A, add a value node, connect this to here. Shift D, connect this to here. Now you can see that where we are going to change the value soon, but one thing I want to tell you, just look at this. Shift A, add a reroute and connect this reroute to value 1, value 2 and connect this to this. Okay, and change the name to animation speed because it will be a controller to control our animation speed here. Animation speed. Okay, and connect this to scale, details, roughness and the distortion. We are here to create a bunch of input nodes here where we are going to control by the modifier tabs. Okay, so it is very easy for us to create this. And the last one is to connect the minimum value of a scaling an object, so scaling the icosphere here and to maximum value. Okay, so now we can control this to here, from here to here. So let's change this value to 3 and maximum value to 2. Now you can see, you can change it according to you. You can simply change it to -5 and make it a little bit bigger, but that's looking so weird. So that's why I choose value -4, which is more efficient and more good. Okay, so what we do now, you can see that. Okay, so I recommend you to use -3.5. Sorry, -3.5, not a 35. Okay, and change the detail value, scale value to 0.7, which is much good, and you can simply change according to you, but I recommend 0.7, and detail to 1.1, which is more amazing because we make it little bit creepy and like a metaballs vagera. Okay, and change the roughness to minimum and maximum as you want. Animation speed is just like a 0.9 or 1.7 as you want. Okay, so what we do now, let's create animation. Just click on this, insert keyframe, and go here to this value and change it to -4. Okay, and let's create an animation. Insert keyframe and change it to 240 and change keyframe to 0. Okay, and let's go again and change insert keyframe here and change the value to 3. Okay, now you can see that, but this is much speed, so let's make it a little bit slow. Sorry, but it is too slow. Let's make 0.5. Now you can see 0.3. That's amazing. And let's one more thing, and the one last thing is, what is this? Just come here and change the factor value to 0, insert keyframe and change the factor value to full. Okay, and now amazing, look at this. Okay, but I think this is looking weird, so what we do now, just go here and change the factor value to insert keyframe and change it to full. Now you can see that's looking much more. And if you want it a little bit more amazing, you can simply control this to here to change the values, and by here to change the values. And let's shift. Okay, one more thing I just want to create. Let's create a geometry nodes, another geometry nodes here for this. Let's shift geometry nodes. Okay, we are 2 geometry nodes here, and I create another geometry nodes. Let's delete this. And okay, don't worry about that. Okay, shift A, add a set material node and change the material value to material 1 and connect this to here and connect this to here. Now you can see. Okay, and go here. Oh shit, what is happening here? The colors are not shown. Oh, sorry, don't worry. Shift A, add a realize instances and connect this to here. 1 minute. Okay, and go here. There is a color value here. Shift A, add a set material node and connect this to here and change the material value to 1. Okay, that's the perfect. Okay, so I think it is looking amazing, but there is a much more value, much more metaballs are here. So what we do now, just you can go and change the radius value to 0.03, 0.09 and no. Okay, you can adjust it by yourself. What you want, what the ball size you want, you can adjust by yourself. Okay friends, but I recommend that 0.7 is much more better and much more goals are looking amazing here. So this is the animation that I have created, and and this is looking more amazing. I hope so you will like this, and I think this is a very good video for you, and I recommend you to create in the Blender 4.0. I hope you like this video. I will meet in my next video. In my next video I will show you some kind of more simulation nodes and more geometry nodes. Okay, I hope so you will like this video. Share this video and comment on this video. Thank you friends to watch.